There's something undeniably comforting about breakfast, isn't there? It's that first meal of the day, the one that sets the tone for everything that follows. And when you can whip up a wholesome breakfast using local ingredients without breaking the bank, it feels like a small victory. So, let's dive into some delightful recipes that not only nourish the body but also support our local farmers and communities. First up, let's talk about oatmeal. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oatmeal can be boring, right? But let me tell you, it doesn't have to be. Picture this. You start with a base of rolled oats, which are often available at your local grocery store or farmer's market. They're affordable, filling, and packed with nutrients. Cook them up with water or milk, and here's where the magic happens. You can add a splash of maple syrup, which you might find from a local producer, and top it with seasonal fruits. In the spring, strawberries and rhubarb are just coming into season. Imagine a warm bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh strawberries, a dollop of yogurt, and a sprinkle of chopped nuts. It's not just a meal, it's a celebration of what's fresh and local. And if you're feeling adventurous, toss in a spoonful of chia seeds for an extra boost of omega-3s. Now, let's move on to eggs. Eggs are a breakfast staple, and if you can find a local farm that sells them, you're in for a treat. Fresh eggs have a richness and flavor that store-bought ones just can't compete with. One of my favorite budget-friendly recipes is a simple vegetable frittata. You can use whatever vegetables are in season. Think bell peppers, spinach, or zucchini. Sauté them in a pan, whisk some eggs, pour them over the veggies, and let it cook until it's set. You can even throw in some cheese from a local dairy farm if you want to elevate it a bit. The best part? You can make a big batch and enjoy it throughout the week. Slice it up, store it in the fridge, and you have a quick breakfast ready to go. Pair it with a slice of whole grain toast from a local bakery, and you've got a meal that's not only delicious but also supports your community. Speaking of toast, let's not forget about the classic avocado toast. Avocados might not be local everywhere, but if you can find them at a reasonable price, they're a fantastic option. Mash up a ripe avocado, add a squeeze of lemon juice, a pinch of salt, and spread it on your toast. For a little extra flair, top it with a poached egg. The creaminess of the avocado combined with the runny yolk is pure bliss. And if you want to get creative, sprinkle on some red pepper flakes or everything bagel seasoning for that extra kick. Now, let's switch gears and talk about smoothies. Smoothies are a fantastic way to use up any leftover fruits and vegetables you have lying around. If you have a local farmer's market, you can often find great deals on produce that's just a little past its prime. Toss in some spinach, bananas, and whatever berries are in season, add a splash of yogurt or milk, and blend it all together. You can even freeze fruits when they're at their peak and use them later. It's a budget-friendly way to ensure you're getting your vitamins and minerals without spending a fortune. And let's not forget about pancakes. Who doesn't love a stack of fluffy pancakes on a lazy weekend morning? You can make them from scratch using flour, baking powder, and milk, and then add in some local blueberries or even grated zucchini for a twist. Top them with a drizzle of honey or local jam, and you have a breakfast that feels indulgent but is still budget-friendly. If you're looking for something a bit heartier, consider a breakfast burrito. You can fill a whole wheat tortilla with scrambled eggs, black beans, and whatever veggies you have on hand. A little salsa from a local producer can really bring it all together. Wrap it up, and you have a portable breakfast that's perfect for those busy mornings. And let's not overlook the power of yogurt. If you can find a local dairy that makes yogurt, it's a fantastic base for breakfast. Layer it with granola and seasonal fruits for a parfait that's both satisfying and visually appealing. You can even make your own granola at home with oats, nuts, and a touch of honey. It's a fun project, and you can customize it to your taste. As we explore these wholesome breakfast recipes, it's important to remember that cooking doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. By focusing on local ingredients and seasonal produce, you can create meals that are not only good for you but also good for your community. It's about finding joy in simplicity and making the most of what's available to you. So, the next time you wake up and think about breakfast, remember that with a little creativity and a commitment to supporting local, you can enjoy delicious, wholesome meals without stretching your budget. It's a beautiful way to start the day, and it connects us to the land and the people who nourish us.
Now, who's ready to get cooking?